welcome back to the We Is Smart podcast. This is B-Dub and Tommy K, and we have
Hey,
no Gary this week.
no
He is
Doc Lib.
he's actually celebrating Christmas early, is what I'm hearing. At least, I mean, he started his Christmas early.
Yeah.
But he should be back next week.
I
But
think that happens a lot, with traveling, like, oh, the cousins want to get together.
Yeah.
Well, when's a good time? You don't want to do
Yeah.
it on Christmas Day necessarily. So,
yeah, I mean, I know growing up, that's how we used to do it too. We'd always do it like the Sunday before Christmas, depending, or the weekend before Christmas. We never, because we all would pretty much stay at our own houses on Christmas Day. We wouldn't go anywhere.
I guess for our listeners, it's kind of obvious we're talking about Christmas for this show.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they haven't
the background.
yeah, I mean, if they haven't noticed, I mean, we are talking holidays. I mean, this week we're going to talk holiday spirit when
Look
it
at your
comes to
hat.
everything.
You got your spirit going.
I got
with
my
your hat.
spirit going.
I got
Yes.
Bumble hanging and a tree lit, and my Mr. Grinch T-shirt.
Mr. Grinch T-shirt. I mean,
You're a lean one, Mr. Grinch.
You're all decked out. But yeah, so
my halls are not folly. No.
Oh, and of course,
What was that?
That's my phone.
Hello. I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, so yeah, getting ready for the holidays. It can be either a week or since Thanksgiving, whatever. So there's always a lot of things and sound effects that crack me up.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sorry, it's because my phone is connected to my computer, so it's like. So I messaged the person that called me, and I said, "Hey, can I call you back?"
Don't call again.
Yes, but since you were talking about the holidays and stuff, have you started your Christmas shopping yet? Or are you waiting to the last possible moment?
Well, I think I said last show that things are different for me now.
Yeah.
So a few things.
Yeah.
I did start decorating and stuff, and so I figured since we're in the spirit, how about?
There you go. Well, you are. I mean, you are decorating, so there you go.
Let's see, we could do that, or even a slower burn, if you will. Should I keep these on?
I think you should keep them on.
Okay, we'll see how long it'll last.
Until you get tired of them.
Well, the interesting part is the rims block the lighting.
Yeah.
It doesn't really faze me. The fast lighting could possibly, but I'm good with it.
So is that a real or artificial tree behind you?
Oh, it's very artificial.
Very artificial. So you pretty much do artificial.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tried the real stuff. When I was a kid, we had a couple trees, and they were always artificial.
Yep. That's how I've always been too. The only time I actually had real trees is when I was married to my first wife. We always had to get a real tree, and it was. I mean, I'm like, it was great to have one, but it sucked at the same time because they are a freaking mess. The needles coming off. You got to make sure it stays watered, and of course, when you have pets, that's even worse because our dogs
got to do.
Yes. No, the dogs, they would try to drink the water out. I'm like, will you get out of there? And now it's like, with the cats, they wouldn't come up because of the dogs. And of course, now having Charlie, she keeps messing with the trees we have. So it's like we have them up and they're pre-lit trees and we barely have any decorations on them because we're like, she just keeps messing with them. It's like what's, that's the only bad thing. So when we get a dog again, hopefully the dog can guard the tree for so the cat doesn't get it. Hopefully.
Put him in a goalie outfit.
Yes, exactly.
Kick him out of play. Kick the cat out of the way or whatever.
But I heard you have a top 10 list.
I do.
You want to go ahead and
it's
do it
kind
now?
of Yeah, if you don't care,
Nope, that's fine.
it's a after Christmas, if you will.
Okay.
The top 10 priorities for Santa Claus after his trip around the world.
All right.
Top 10 priorities for Santa Claus after his trip around the world. B-Dub, when you're ready.
All right. Number 10.
Put the cornrows back in the beard.
Number 9.
Sign the paperwork to finalize the adoption of Charlie in the Box. That's my favorite animation quote. Nobody wants to play with the Charlie in the Box.
All right. Number 8.
Pack an overnight bag for the weekend getaway to his in-laws.
At the South Pole.
Right.
Number 7.
Join Yukon Cornelius in showing Bumble how to bounce on his new trampoline.
Number 6.
Update the prescription on his limited edition Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blue blocker sunglasses.
Number 5.
Swing by the grocery for eggs, milk, and bread.
For Mrs. Claus herself.
Right.
Number 4.
Get started on next year's TikTok videos.
Number 3.
Start the re-gifting process for next year's workshop Christmas party gift exchange.
Number 2.
Shovel the drive.
That's probably a long drive too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's like a runway,
Yes.
because the deer got to have something to run on or whatever.
And finally, number 1.
The number one priority for Santa Claus after his trip around the world: throw on some sweats, flip-flops, and a tie-dye, and Mad Lib with Dr. Lib from KW Radio.
Nice.
And that is your top 10 list for today.
Well,
Getting ready for Santa. Getting in the spirit.
Oh, yes. We are getting in the spirit.
Okay, so with that said, I started decorating. It's not full decoration, but I love doing outdoor stuff more. But you go and buy a box of lights.
Yeah.
And you undo them and twist ties, all that stuff. And they also give you the instructions.
Yeah.
Right? So my question is, do you ever hang on to these instructions for said lights?
I mean, I don't know, really. I think they may fall out of the box and end up getting in the trash.
See what I do?
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I'm like, I got to ask that because, some people might file it.
Yeah.
And I remember working at Pepsi years ago. The one gentleman kept every paper from his invoice, et cetera, et cetera. And one day, everybody's like, you do not need to save that stuff.
Yeah.
But he did. And one day he was walking to his truck, his arms full of all those invoices, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
The wind blew, and he got off balance wherever, and there was papers going everywhere.
That wasn't Mike Lively, was it?
No, Preston.
Oh yes, no. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Preston.
That just sounds something. That sounds like something Lively would do too. Because
it's true too.
Yeah.
Not that anybody knows who these two guys are.
I mean, unless it's somebody that either had worked for Pepsi and knows us or anything like that.
You're going to need to white out Lively's last name.
Yeah, keep it confidential.
Right.
For copyright purposes.
Yes. So are the glasses irritating you yet?
No.
Okay, good.
Are they irritating you?
No. I mean,
are you breaking out at all?
Oh, wait a minute. There's no lens.
You just figured that out?
Yeah.
So, is there any holiday treats that you're enjoying this year, or is there one that you absolutely must have every December?
I actually have one in front of me. It is from Little Debbie.
Yeah.
Cherry cordial. They're like moon pies.
Do they only come out at the holidays, or are they year round?
Just the holidays. And
Oh,
I was shopping one day and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna try it. And I did. I love cherry
yeah,
cordial.
yeah.
And then the moon pies, uh, and I was like, "Oh, these are awesome." So next time I went to store, I started. I guess I was a hoarder. I started hoarding in on
The
the
hoarding of the
cherry cordial moon pies.
I never had a cherry cordial moon pie. So
It's Little Debbie.
okay,
They had them on their Christmas display.
I
Sad
just
part, I was gonna collect a bunch more because I
yeah,
love them so much. However, like December 27th, 28th is the expiration date
yeah.
on them. And I'm like, oh,
It's like I don't know if I'm gonna eat that many.
right. I think I've eaten about 10 boxes so far.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
bad.
we're talking about talking about holiday
I'll
treats.
have to cross off the lean and put mean. I won't look like Grinch anymore.
No, no, no. No, the one holiday treat when you brought moon pies, and this is completely different because I was thinking of holiday treats that they sell because the other holiday treat that I always look forward to is something my mom makes, but the holiday treat, and I haven't seen them in the stores in a while, and they may still carry them. I just haven't seen them. Is Christmas Crunch. It's Captain
Like,
Crunch. It's like the Crunch Berries, but they have them in Christmas colors. The crunch
oh,
berries are like,
wow.
yeah. And I remember having them as a kid. Like I said, they may not make them anymore because I haven't seen them. But I used to always, mom would always get those at Christmas time, and I was because I would tell her to, and
That's funny.
I would always eat them. But I haven't. I mean, I haven't had them because I love crunch berries. I mean, that's one cereal I could always eat.
See, with you telling that story reminds me, for me, of the monster cereals.
Yes, yeah,
It's, I
boo,
remember eating those as a kid, and then all of a sudden it was like they disappeared.
yeah,
And now they've come back, as like a limited
yeah.
time
Like Count
promotion.
Chocula, Boo Berry, and what was the other one? Frankenberry.
Frankenberry,
Yeah.
and Fruit Brew,
Oh, okay.
the wolf. But now they've got more now. I
Yeah.
noticed a few others, like kind of like there was one that was green, kind of like from Nightmare Before Christmas,
Oh, okay.
Jack Skeleton.
Yeah.
Yeah, some a character like that on the box, and it's green. I don't remember what the name was, or whatever, but I'm like, huh. But the four original, I always loved.
Yeah.
Fruit Brute seemed to be the first one to go. You
Yeah.
know, probably because of popularity or lack of.
Yeah.
But I think
But
Boo Berry's my favorite. I'm
I
just
haven't had
saying.
any of those. I haven't had any of those in a while, but the one holiday treat that I always look forward to that my mom makes, and it's hard for me to really have them now because of my dairy issues, is it's just she makes Buckeyes. Uh, and I think you may have had some of them. I think I brought them into work when we used to
Yeah.
work together. Yeah, she makes Buckeyes like every year, and she has these little tin cans, and she hands them out to the neighbors. And my sister would take them to work, and I would take them to work, and it was like I'm like she would give us. I mean, she gives us a tin every year, and of course, like if I am not going anywhere, I'll eat them because that way at least I'll have I can enjoy them at that moment when I'm eating them, not later on. But but yeah,
That's
that's
funny.
one thing I always look for. Out of all her holiday cookies that she would make, I mean, she doesn't make them like she used to. That's the one that she still makes.
My mom had we would do Christmas cookies growing up, and
Yeah,
I love to, she'd blend it up and mix it, get ready to make the shapes with cutters and all that.
yeah.
But I would love to just eat that dough straight out of the bowl, before they
Oh
got
yeah,
cooked, because it was
the
like so
beaters.
awesome.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
beaters.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one thing I used to
Um,
always do too. I mean, if there's anybody watching too, I mean, if you have any holiday treats that you
Let us
absolutely,
know.
let us know. I mean, let us know in the comments. We always appreciate anybody that wants to share their holiday, traditions and spirit and all this. But you gotta.
I have a question.
You have a question? What's your question?
What about fruitcake?
No,
Have you ever had it?
I've had it, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. I've never tried it. I don't recall.
Yeah.
There's Jim Gaffigan did a joke where he said, "Yeah, there's one that I don't get. Fruit, good. Cake, awesome. Fruitcake, nasty crap."
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm
I
in
don't get
agreement
it,
with that. I mean, it's
and
yeah,
like I
it's
said, I don't
fruitcake. I
recall
mean, and
ever
some people, and
having it.
the thing is, yeah, I mean, and people probably like it, but I'm not a fan. I tried it and I didn't like it, so I mean, that's what
Sounds
I,
kinda like, the band Rush. You either
either
like
like them or
Eddie's
don't.
voice or you don't,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean,
So you
sometimes,
either like fruitcake or you don't.
yeah, exactly. But what? Let me do a few. We're going to kind of switch gears a little bit when it comes to holiday spirit and move into like the entertainment uh, part of it. What's the most obscure Christmas song you know? I know you know a few.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, you could say s grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah.
As far that's kind of creepy, grandma got run over. It's a fun song, in my
Yes.
opinion.
Yeah, it is. It
It's
is.
always fun to play. Obscure.
Yeah.
Um, wow.
I I'll share you. I'll
There's
share
some
my.
bands that, like classic rock bands that have done some Christmas songs that are, huh. You don't hear them so often,
Yeah.
maybe because I don't know.
Well, the one
What were
that
you going to share?
the one that I love hearing every year, and for a while before I could actually get a copy of it, I had to wait for it to come on the radio. Was Snoopy versus the Red Baron. I don't know if you've ever.
I don't recall that one.
Yeah, it's I'm pulling up. I got to remember the band's name. I'm pulling it up right now. At least I'm trying to. It's
Hmm.
searching. But it's actually kind of when I finally got the CD for Snoopy versus Red Baron. It's actually the song they always play on the radio is one song, but they have like a whole little story that they tell. It's by a UK band, I believe. Um, the Royal Guardsmen. I knew Royal was in there, but I couldn't remember uh,
Hmm.
the complete. Yeah, but it's by the
It's
Royal
called
Guardsmen. It's called
Snoopy versus.
Snoopy versus the Red Baron, and it came out in 1966.
Wow.
So if you can
That
find
just
that,
goes to show how old Peanuts is.
yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a great song. I mean, if you've ever watched Peanuts to begin with, Snoopy is always battling the Red Baron to begin with, but the song itself, what what
What you said?
what I say?
I know you said peanuts, but it sounded.
No, I didn't say penis. I said peanuts. Yeah,
Oh man, the red bear's nuts.
yeah, red. Yeah, I think somebody else is nuts too.
El
Yes,
Loco.
yes. But no, it's. I
Wow.
mean, it's to when I got that CD and realized, because and I think I sometimes they played because actually I had it on a vinyl first, and that's actually how I heard it to begin with because I had it on a vinyl record,
Yeah.
um, and it was a Peanuts record, of course, Peanuts record.
I didn't say anything.
I
I
know, but
did
I
it.
was just trying to make sure I put that out there so we don't get into. But but I would always listen to it, on when I put it on the record player, but then it would come on the one particular song, Snoopy versus the Red Baron would come on the radio, and that song would play. But there's so much more into that because it's like I said, it's a story. So it's sort of like three or four songs
Hmm.
before you get to that particular song. It's actually pretty good song. But that's to me that's a obscure Christmas song because people don't really hear about it that much,
Yeah.
and so
One I really love, if that's okay, we
yeah,
jump
yeah,
to the
yeah.
other end of the scale. Greg Lake's "I Believe in Father Christmas."
Okay, yeah,
Whenever I hear that one, I just really enjoy it. And again, this is radio, music,
yeah,
classic rock, pop rock,
yep,
whatever. As far as the classic carols,
yeah,
kind of thing.
yep,
I I love the version of "Deck the Halls,"
yeah.
the instrumental, and Mannheim
Mannheim
Steamroller.
Steamroller. Yeah,
Yep, I love that song.
yep,
Just to hear it always, it does do something for me.
And I think it started with that one. It started with Home Alone. I think it's what played it first. Because there's the other one I can't think of, Trans Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's like they both their music has been used in many Christmas shows and movies and stuff like that. And of course, Trans Siberian Orchestra, they always are out on the road. They're still out on the road now. I think they're going to be coming here to Columbus if they haven't already, close to around Christmas time. But yeah, it's Christmas music it's one of those ones because there's so many songs. I mean, let me rephrase that. There's so many artists doing Christmas songs because technically they do a lot of the same songs. It's just done by a different artist. I mean, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, Rudolph, Silent Night. I mean,
the list goes on and on.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many, there's a lot of Christmas songs, but I mean, at the same time, there isn't that many because a lot of people do the traditional ones over and over again.
Yeah.
So
when put their own mix to it, if you will.
Yeah, and just depending on what it is. But if we're done with the whole song part, is there a holiday movie, if we're going to shift gears now, that you always watch every year, and why does it matter to you? And I kind of mentioned mine off the air, which I can start if you want me to.
Go ahead. Absolutely.
The one, and the funny thing is with this one, they play on Christmas Eve for like 24 hours. So I know a lot of people are probably tired of seeing it, but I watch it every year still. And that's A Christmas Story.
All 24 hours?
No, I don't watch all 24 hours. But the funny thing is on Christmas Eve, like we go over to my parents' house on Christmas Eve, we'll turn it on and we'll watch that. It's like we'll switch between that and A Wonderful Life. We'll watch both of them. But I always, when I have the on Christmas Eve, I have the TV on. I have it on Christmas Story. It's like I watch it, and it's just because growing up, as I said off air, it would come on and it was on HBO, so I would watch it. It's just I know I like, and of course they just redid they had a sequel to it that came out a couple years ago with Ralphie now married with his own kids, and and it actually wasn't bad. They did really good with it because they've tried to do like Christmas Story 2 and all this and that. They're
stop.
Dumb. Yeah,
they just got to stop sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a sequel all the time.
Yeah, but
I do ask you, B-Dub, having watched that movie many times in your life, have you ever tried putting your tongue on a cold pole outside?
No.
In the cold. Okay.
No, I have not. I think after watching that movie, I learned not to do that. See, it's one of those things. It teaches you things as well. What not to do.
The moral of this movie is
the father who put has all the plugs plugged into that one outlet, and a fuse pretty much blows. He has to go change the fuse.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that movie's and the Chinese Christmas there when they had to go to the Chinese restaurant because their turkey got eaten by the dogs from next door. The Bumpus's hounds. It was, I love that movie.
Okay, so you mentioned dogs. I have a question regarding dogs.
Okay.
What breed of dog guards Santa's workshop?
I don't know.
The toy poodle.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Toy poodle, yep. I can see that.
How does Santa keep his pants up?
His jingle belt?
Yes, he wears a jingle belt. You got it, B-Dub. Were you looking at my sheet?
No, I wasn't looking at your sheet.
Too funny. I got a whole bunch of Christmas time funnies, if you will, that we'll
Yes.
share throughout the day today, or this show, I should say, and
And
next
the next
week's
one, and next week.
Christmas,
Yep.
and forever and ever.
Well, of course, our next episode that we have is going to be more of our Christmas show. And if you've listened you listen, as I say, listen, if you've been with us for a long time, when we were a radio show and a podcast, we would do Christmas rodeo around the holidays. So a lot of the stuff that Tommy K is sharing today, and a lot that we're going to be doing next week is going to be based from that. We'll still talk. We'll keep topics up and stuff because, like I said, we'll have Gary back, Dr. Lib. So we'll do a few things like what we're talking about today when it comes to holiday spirit. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that we did for that, and I'll let Tommy K share a few of those things that we're going to do.
I have to laugh because I try to interrupt, and you did a great job, B-Dub, of just keep on trucking.
Yeah. Yes. Well.
Speaking of trucking,
Okay.
next week you'll definitely have to tune in to hear the 12 Days of a Trucker
Trucker
Christmas,
Christmas.
sung by Trucker Day, which will be interesting.
It's
Also,
every time he does it is interesting. Every time he comes on the show, it's interesting.
also the reading of "Twas the Flight Before Christmas"
Okay.
is something that we'll
I
share.
always enjoy that one as well.
Christmas lyric survey. Okay, for example, do chestnuts roast better on an open fire or a George Foreman?
They probably roast faster on George Foreman.
Probably, maybe not better, but faster.
Yeah, they probably burn on a open fire. That's why I don't like having my chestnuts near an open fire. But anyway,
along with your peanuts.
along with my peanuts.
Oh, I do love the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Yes,
I've always loved that, especially when Snoopy does the "oh,"
Yep.
and he makes the perfect circle with his lips or whatever you have to say.
Well, actually, I have a question about holiday specials. Which ones do you
Okay.
prefer? If you prefer the brand new ones that come out every year or the classics?
Well, I will say by far, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is
Yep.
my favorite because of the characters. Cornelius
Yep.
wanting to be Yukon Cornelius, the tracker and all that. Hermie,
Yep.
I want to be a dentist.
Yep.
A lot of great. That's just my favorite all time.
Oh yeah. Well, you share Hermie a lot anyway, so I know that's gotta be something that you always have to watch every year. I mean, and mine is. I mean, probably. I mean, I love Rudolph. When it comes to a lot of the animated classics, I always love. But I think Peanuts Christmas is always the one that has to be watched in our household. But I mean, we watch all. I mean, between the movies and the specials and the shows, I mean, we probably watch all of them at some point in the month of December before Christmas, and even a little bit after.
Yeah.
Because they have the Santa Claus, they have National Lampoon's Christmas, which I love that one as well. I mean, that one's always
that's a classic without Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Elf, and I mean, there's so many that I could say that I'd be here forever. But
how much more time do we have, B-Dub?
and don't forget the ultimate Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Yes, I was going to say that earlier. Christmas. This is Christmas. It was December 24th.
Yes.
Going into the rap song.
Yes.
But that is a classic, even though it's violent.
Yeah.
But wait.
That's always been the biggest debate is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Yeah, if it's around Christmas time, I mean,
Well, doesn't even Die Hard 2 take place around Christmas? I know it's winter months.
I don't know. I haven't, truthfully, I don't think I've seen Die Hard 2 in a while, so I can't remember. I mean, and not that I've seen, not that I watch Die Hard a lot either, but it's like when it comes to the debate, when people are debating on it, I always laugh because I'm like, are you thinking?
Yes. What is Tom doing now? He's
thinking.
Dead.
Yeah.
He flatlined in his thoughts is what I meant. Now He is thinking,
He's
uh-oh, do we
thinking.
have our light out? No, it's there.
It's
You're
there.
there.
It's just hard to see.
The red
It's
one.
the red one, yeah.
Maybe if I shake it, does that create
I,
special effects?
it might make you dizzy, actually.
Yeah, I think it did.
Might,
Boy,
but what was I gonna
next
say?
week if I wear these, I bet Gary will be like, "Oh no, we miss you, Gary. We can't wait
Yes,
to
we
have you
do.
on next week, next show or whatever."
Well, I mean, we got to keep our holiday tradition. So,
Yeah.
but
What?
next week's show we'll have next episode we'll have a lot of Christmas related stuff that we've done, and maybe
We'll
some new
do it.
stuff. Maybe I'll because I used to do Christmas facts. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
share some random facts as well. We could always throw that in there.
Jingle Bells, Mad Lib.
And Jingle Bells. I need to bring that clip back up again because
That was. If you find that, maybe we can somehow play it on this
yeah, so
podcast. A
it's just the
hoot.
part where you're like, I'm glad you didn't say blue, and you just lost it. I mean, I think we all did, but that's the part I remember the most from that is the fact that you just losing it during that. But those Mad Libs, that's what happens usually because
Yeah.
you'll sit there and as you're asking us for
Noun or
adjectives and
whatever.
nouns
Yeah.
and stuff like that, you'll start laughing because I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be a good one if you're laughing. So, but
When Gary did his Chewbacca impression
oh god,
or impersonation, you and I both were
yes,
dying because
yes.
it was like, what was
I think
that?
we could. I think I couldn't breathe. I mean, I was just like. I mean, I had to catch my breath, and I think you were having a stroke. I mean,
that was the beginning of it all.
yes, because you just,
Oh man!
but
See, we're
getting,
now even laughing about it now.
yeah, I know. It's like, I mean, and we're just talking about it.
Yeah.
Just think if we were actually, had it, listening to it or watching it, even because I know the Mad Lib we did on video. I have it on, because I have the video clip of it. The other one is just an audio clip, but when he did Chewbacca, I think I actually have that Chewbacca clip. I think I have it in my portfolio as a
you
clip.
should share that again, just to.
I'm probably gonna have to.
There are some things in life. I know. I'm sure with everybody, there are certain things that there's a trigger.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, like when Gary did Chewbacca, that's a trigger. Just thinking about it,
No, yeah.
I start laughing inwardly and outwardly.
Yeah.
Because of that moment.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how the littlest of things will
Mm-hmm.
go a long way.
Yep.
Timeless kind
Timeless.
of thing. Yeah.
But yeah, but is there any other movies or specials that you have to watch? I know we've talked about a few of them already. That are just part of the holiday. That you have
White
to watch.
Christmas. White
Okay.
Christmas is pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Bing Crosby. Always have.
Yeah.
I love when he and David Bowie did.
Drummer Boy, little drummer
White.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There's I guess animation or whatever the style was.
Yeah.
You don't see that show often. The Little Drummer Boy. I
Yeah.
remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back now. It seemed like it's been a long time since I last saw
Yeah.
the Little Drummer Boy.
Little Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a lot of like we talked about Rudolph, we talked about Peanuts, and there was Frosty the Snowman, Peanuts.
Yeah. I'm sorry. See, there's one of those moments.
That's gonna be one of every time I say Peanuts, I'm gonna have to stress on it because you think I'm saying something else. But Frosty the Snowman and all that stuff.
Is your peanuts magically delicious?
Yes, that's what I've heard.
Oh my! Where's the please stand by?
Yeah,
Show has been yanked off the air.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Gosh. Wow.
Yeah, well, that is our holiday spirit right there.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Yeah.
well, and that's one thing. I mean, because we really haven't we talked a little bit about
Ooh,
food. Are you a ham or turkey person or are you something totally different? I mean, because ham and turkey seem to be the biggest ones, but is that what you have for Christmas, or which one
I,
I should say do you have for Christmas?
I want to say ham and turkey
Yeah.
usually have done other things,
Okay.
over the years, kind of thing. I was going to say one big thing for eggnog.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
eggnog, and
I do too.
have to have it, kind of
And
thing. And
and of course I had to find
so,
dairy-free eggnog.
so eggnog and Little Debbie cherry
Oh,
cordial
there you
moon
go.
pies. I'm set.
Yes. Well, see, before my dairy issues started, I would always have my Buckeyes that my mother would make and a glass of eggnog. And of course, we we always we still leave milk and cookies out for Santa because Brittany will make cookies every year, and that's a tradition that's actually kind of started. I know we were talking about that last week when it came to holiday tradition. That's something that started where she'll make her sugar cookies and her chocolate chip cookies, and she will put that out with some celery and carrots for the reindeer, and
uh,
so that way
cute.
she takes care of all of them as long as the cat
Yeah.
doesn't. Of course, now
Yeah.
as long as the cat doesn't get it now, we have to be careful where we put it.
I have a question, B Dub.
What's that?
So, okay, with
Do you have
our
a question or an idea? What are you thinking?
it's a joke, really.
Okay. Well, no, because your lights are flashing. So,
Oh, he's ready to spout.
hey,
So,
at least your lights are flashing and not you.
yeah, that's a good point. So, in radio broadcasting, when there was those moments of pausing,
Yes.
it was dead air,
Yeah.
right? So, B Dub, when you talk about situations and you pause, is it then called dead dairy air?
Yes. Yeah, it probably is.
I'm sorry. Okay, I will not do that joke again. Got it. That's
We'll
how
leave,
my comedy
we'll
works.
leave it dead on the table.
Yeah.
But, uh, but yeah, I mean, we are getting closer and closer. I'll tell you one thing this year I'm very happy with, which I, we started at the beginning when it comes to holiday shopping. I'm glad I actually have most of my holiday shopping done because normally I'm the one that waits until as late as possible. Not that
Have
I'm
you?
going out on Christmas Eve, but
I was just going to ask. Have you ever done that?
going out.
Wait.
Yeah, I've actually done it. Go out on Christmas Eve to shop.
Yeah.
If I had to get a couple last minute things, I mean, it's more getting a couple last minute things than it is,
The
getting
whole list or
doing the
whatever.
whole list. I mean, it's worked. It just worked out this year that I was able to do it as early as I was, especially since everything I got was on Amazon. So I wanted to make sure it got here before Christmas. So, but I may pick up a few more things because there's a few things I want to get for mom and dad. But
Question.
yes,
Still Christmas related. Are you a fan? First off, are you a fan of basketball? Like NBA.
I mean, I mean, I know we talked about it before. I mean, I don't like it as much as the other sports, but I mean, I used to always follow. I try to follow it when I can.
Okay.
I'm probably more college than pro.
Because I know I have noticed that they've started doing pro games, like a couple on
Yeah,
Christmas Day.
yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
I
I don't like
mean,
it personally.
I mean, I don't I don't really pay attention too much. I mean, because I know they did that with football too. Because of course with Christmas being on a Thursday this year, NFL always has a Thursday night game. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering. So I'm thinking they're probably going to have a Thursday night game on Christmas Day. I mean, I haven't looked at the schedule, but I mean, it to me, it's like I said before. I'm watching Christmas stories, so it's like it doesn't really, sports doesn't really matter to me. I mean, and plus, a lot of times I'm usually doing something else. If for years I was putting toys together and all this, so I mean, I'll have a Christmas program. We'll have a Christmas program on. I know you have your hand raised. I'll get to you in a minute. So go ahead.
Well, reason I ask, because I have a question.
Okay.
What is Santa's favorite basketball team?
I don't know.
The New York Old Saint Knicks.
Wow.
Okay,
Just think if he started. Well, just think if he started. I mean,
putting
Santa,
my hand down.
with all the elves Santa has, he could probably start his own sports league when it comes to any of the, basketball, baseball,
Yeah, but
hockey.
why are Santa's helpers so shy, though?
Why are they so shy?
Because they have no elf confidence.
Well, that's why they need to play sports. They'll have the confidence.
Play more reindeer games.
There you go.
That was a top 10 list that I had done or whatever.
Yep.
The top 10 reindeer games. Maybe
Yep.
I'll dig into the
Maybe
archives to find it.
Dig in the archives to find it, because that's definitely one that we'll have to share.
I definitely hope the dog did not eat that list. I'm not digging in that to find it.
No, I wouldn't be digging that either. I'll leave that one alone.
The Arpoo.
Yeah.
Arpoo.
But is there any other holiday stuff that you have? Let me ask you this: how far, when it comes to decorating, because you got a nice little decoration behind you.
Oh,
how
thanks.
far? And you were talking about decorating outside. How far do you go with it?
Moons ago, I love the icicle lights.
Yeah. Yep.
Did it on the top peak of the house, and that was 30 some feet up.
Yeah.
Being on the edge to clip it, along the roof edge. But man, when you drive down the street, you knew where the house was because it would be lit up.
Yep.
It was like Christmas Vacation,
Yep.
when he finally gets the lights turned on. And that's my favorite part, where the wife goes into the garage, turns the light on.
And you got the picture of him like this going.
And then she turns it off, and he's like, "What?" He's shaking
He's like shaking it around, and he starts kicking the Santa and the reindeer. I tell you,
and then the neighbors.
Yeah, see, now we get off here. I'm gonna have to go watch that movie. And the funny thing is, I haven't watched it yet. We're in the middle of December, and I haven't even watched it yet. I don't think I've watched really any holiday.
Die Hard was on a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah,
or maybe
well,
last
heck,
week.
with streaming services, Die Hard's probably on there all year. You can find it somewhere. But I know a lot of the streaming services around the middle of November, towards the end, right before Thanksgiving, add all their Christmas stuff on there, so people can watch it. Because I know Christmas Story appeared on HBO Max like maybe a week before Thanksgiving. A lot of the other ones did too. I mean, it may have showed up before that, but that's when I saw it, because of course it came on my radar. So, but I always wait. That's the one I always wait until Christmas Eve, because I know I'm going to watch it more than once. So it's like, I don't want to watch it, even though I can watch it all the time. I'd rather just wait until Christmas Eve to watch all the other ones, especially the Santa Claus. Out of all the Santa Claus ones, I mean, of course, the first one's the classic. And actually, the last one isn't bad. The second one, I never got into. And of course, they had the series. They had the series, like, I think last year or the year before. It wasn't. I mean, that wasn't too bad. But it's. Again, that's becoming, of course, with all the Home Alones too. I mean, they had like 6 of them. I think is what they're up to.
Too many.
Yeah, I mean, the first two were probably, the best, because they went to New York on the second one. And
now I will say this. We mentioned it. I mentioned it about doing sequels. Sometimes you just got to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
The exception to the rule. Star Wars.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now I will say, back in the late '70s when they came out,
Hmm.
it was 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. It was the
You know,
middle.
so huge, and everybody watched them. And then what was it? Early 2000s or
Yeah,
whatever,
like
when
99, 2000.
okay, when 1, 2, and 3 came out, I do remember thinking, okay, there is a little bit of a lapse.
Yeah.
Uh, Decorations, sets,
Yeah.
scenes,
Yep.
wardrobe,
Yep.
made it kind of unbalanced, if you
Yeah.
will,
Yeah.
or imbalance. And, but still, the storyline, I really enjoy the storyline of all that. So having the sequels for those
Oh
kind
yeah.
of thing. And I guess it's not really a sequel.
Those are
It's,
prequels. Is what they
yeah,
call 'em.
yeah.
1, 2, and 3 they call prequels, and then 6, 7, and 8, or no, 7, 8, and 9. Sorry, they call sequels. I guess. I mean, at this point, they're calling it the whole Skywalker story or saga, is
Yeah.
what they call 1 through 9, because that's what
Um,
it was. But
we
yeah,
were talking sports a little bit ago.
yes,
What do golfers decorate their homes with for Christmas?
I don't know.
Christmas teas. The list goes on and
Yes,
on. You want me to stop now? I will. I'll be all
no,
serious.
I'm fine. Yeah, like we're serious. Come on, you and I get together, and it's a totally different ball game.
I do wish though the blinking would have more of a, like Simon. Remember
Yeah.
that
See now,
game?
see now the red one is you can see it more.
Yeah. But remember Simon,
Yeah,
same colors.
same colors.
So what's the pattern? All.
All that's pretty much what it is. Just all. But
Oh.
so is there any other holiday spirit items that you
How
have
about
before we go?
how about memories? A vivid memory of me for me when I was a kid
Okay.
going downstairs. I guess it's a gift memory.
Yeah.
The Fisher Price airplane airport was
Nice.
such a huge thing for me when I was a kid. I remember that, putting making
Yeah.
people climb aboard the plane, et cetera, et cetera. I just had a blast all day long with that
Yeah.
one gift. I remember.
Now let me ask you this: since we are talking about gifts, I mean, I was going to wait to ask this next week, but we can talk about it now. What was the best gift that you ever got? Do you have one, or is there or is it just too hard to pick one? For me, I mean, for me, not while you're thinking,
Go ahead.
for me would actually be this year. I think I don't know if I mentioned it on the show. I know I told you guys about it off air. My wife, my loving wife, who is must love me to death because she's doing this. She's getting, as I've talked about before, we lost Lucky last year, and he was my dog, and we haven't had dog. We haven't had dog since. She is getting me a Labradoodle for Christmas.
Oh,
I mean, we're not
oh.
picking him up until
After
January 3rd, but yeah,
that's your
she's getting me
that's mm,
a dog for Christmas. So the funny thing is, after we come back from our cruise in February, we're bringing a dog back with us.
so you'll have
So
two.
we'll have two dogs.
Wow.
But and it's funny, I think both of them are going to end up being mine. Just like the cat is kind of like mine. The only thing I don't do with the cat is Brittany feeds her and she does the kitty boxes. But other than that, the cat will come to me more than she will anybody else. I'm like, I don't know. Even
You
though I'm the
know,
one that's chasing because I'm keeping her, trying to keep her away from the trees right now because she likes to play with them. And I'm like,
too
cat, get away
funny.
from those trees. But yes, that is probably the best gift. I mean, I've probably gotten a lot of great gifts over the years, but the fact that after losing Lucky, and I've talked about Lucky before in many videos that I've done, and that he was special. He was like a totally different relationship. I mean, like I said, I've had many pets over the years, but for some reason that
Yeah.
relationship with Lucky was very special.
Yeah, you reminded me of a squirrel moment. And we're not talking Christmas vacation,
Yeah, exactly. Not going up the
but
tree.
as kids, I'm the youngest of three. I had my sister and older
Yeah,
brother. When all three of us were growing up in the house, living
yeah,
in the house, where we never had a family pet.
yeah,
Never had a family pet. Then my brother went off to college, and a few years later, then my sister, and a few years after that, then me.
yeah.
When I left, then mom and dad got a dog, and we were all like, "What? Come on!"
Because they had no kids left.
Right.
They need something to take care of.
But it
That's
was
why.
just comical. I remember, especially my sister and I both kind of laying it thick on mom and dad, like, "That's not fair," blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah,
Um, okay, so going back to the gifts, or whatever, as far as memorable, I remember my brother being an architect.
yeah,
One year he got me tools, like for a
yeah,
toolbox or whatever. So I had this huge box. I mean, you could see that my arms are way off the screen, how
yeah,
big that box was, and wrapped and everything, and tried to shake it. You couldn't hear anything. Tried to shake it, couldn't hear anything.
yeah.
So started to unwrap it. And of course, trying to get through the seams of the hot glue, and my brother did. Then you finally get into the box. Every tool was attached to a piece of string that would stretch across the box, whether, in
Yeah.
all different directions, so that they would not touch the sides. There was obviously weight to the box,
Yeah.
but you couldn't hear it. And I was like, oh my goodness.
That took a lot of time and effort.
Yes. Yeah. And again, my brother being the architect. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot, bro. If he watches this, I'm going to lay
Yes.
into him. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here's a squirrel chipmunk moment
Okay.
based off of what I just said. In college at Ohio State, I went back home with one of my roommates to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're there for the weekend. It was December time. And the Saturday morning, his dad said, "Hey, we're going to go to like a Home Depot or whatever." And so we got in the car, went over to the store. He was looking for a ceiling fan. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we go to the shelf or wherever, and he sees, I think it was just one. So he took it up to the register. And finally, after the cashier did the previous customer, "Okay, how can I help you?" My roommate's dad says, yes, do you have any ceiling fans that are heavier than this?" And she takes the box from him. It's a young
Yeah.
lady, like high school age,
Yeah.
working. She looks at the box, looks down at the net weight.
Yeah.
"It'll get heavier when you put it together." I kid you not. John, his dad, and myself, we all three like turned to look at each other like, did she just say what I thought she said? We were speechless. Believe that or
Yeah.
not, B Dub.
Wow.
I
Tommy
was
K was
speechless.
speechless.
But yeah, we were just like, wow, what a Christmas story.
Yes. That is definitely a Christmas story right there. To share for many years to come.
A memory.
Oh
I
yes.
got a brain like a steel trap. A memory like a steel trap. No, you don't.
Now you're starting to sound like Trucker Dave.
Yeah, boy.
So, but other than that, I mean, that's all I had. We'll be getting
Okay,
ready
it's
for.
cool for you then.
Yeah, well,
I'm just teasing.
but we'll have a very festive episode next time, and Dr. Lib will be back with us, so we'll be able to enjoy that with him because we can't
Yes.
do a Christmas Mad Lib without him.
No, we
Uh,
can't. He's such the expert on the words.
he's the lyrical not lyrical. literary, whatever the word is.
Yeah, the litigant.
Literacy expert.
Let me go get my dinosaur thesaurus.
Yes. But but anyways,
I'm sorry.
that's all I have. You got anything to close with before we get out of here? No.
I think I did.
I
don't
think
know.
you did. All right. Well,
Well,
until next time, this is B-Dub.
And Tommy K.
And you've been watching the We Is Smart podcast.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.